Hello and welcome back to today's episode. Yes, my allergies are still bad, and I'm just gonna deal with that. I don't remember if we got our free level from our friend
I
back
would
yet.
do anything for.
Nope,
Be
we
safe.
still do not have the free level, which means we need to go get that now. And I think we need to get 5 free levels, which means we need to die a handful of times. Which isn't too fun, and also, you haven't noticed something yet. We have the same amount or more flasks already than we did in Dark Souls 2. Yep. Still not as many as the grand 20 in Dark Souls 1, but still. But now that we accepted that one free level from him, right? We're gonna see something interesting. In our... this one? Yeah, right there. Right under level 16, we have Hollowing of 1. We're going hollow, baby. We're going like we were in Dark Souls 1 and 2, mostly. Or, technically they were just undead, but still. And we should only really need to do this. Oh my goodness. Until we get to the point where we look undead. And then we can just get a ring that makes us look normal. Or like a ghost or an invader. I know, it's really fun. Now here's the thing I don't remember. Do I have to get the levels every time I die and get like an extra thing? Or is it just dying over and over fine? I think it's just over and over. And I think I need 6 hollow? I think. Maybe it's 9. I don't really remember how many times I need. All I remember is that we need to die a good handful of times. We start to look undead. So do we look undead yet? Not really. Maybe it was 9. Yeah, I got almost no idea how many times I need to die. But let's try 9. That sounds like a fair enough number. Well, let's go try it. So I forgot how many times I actually need to die. Because we want to get this part out of the way as soon as we can. Yeah, buddy.
I would do it. Then shall we bear her up?
Let's put it into endurance.
Then shall we begin? Bear her up.
Let's go for few in this.
Be safe.
No, only 2. We need to get 5. So, I guess we're gonna have to die a good few more times, huh? So that's 2, so we need to probably get to like 16? Would 16, maybe 25? I got no idea, really. so we're just gonna be doing this for a good while. Been doing it for about 5 minutes. Oh? We're starting to get there. We look slightly undead. And I think the more and more we become undead, the faster we hollow. Yeah, we're at 18 now. And we haven't died that many times. And before you ask, yes, we can still kindle ourselves. Is it that really useful? I mean, that's the thing. In this game, I never really kindled too many times. Like, only whenever I had a boss fight that I really wanted help for. And then again, there aren't as many, like, summons to get. There's only one that I remember. Okay, so we should be good now to go back and get the rest of them. We should be at, like, a hollow, yeah, hollow of 30. It should be fine, I'd assume, right? So we're gonna go back, get the rest of our hollowing, or get the rest of our free levels to become fully hollow. Then we're gonna talk to our new friend.
I would do it. Then shall we bearer?
Let's boost our health a little
Then
bit.
shall we begin, bearer of... all will soon. All.
Should we put it in vitality again?
Be safe.
Okay, I think this is the point where we run away, reset the area, he dies, and then a new one shows up. Did we just get 5? No, I thought that was 4. Hey, you're not dead yet.
Oh, I would do... all will... Be safe.
Well... Well, I know there are a few bosses I can beat before I mess anything up. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. Because I studied... Because I studied this, how to get this ending ages ago, and, yeah. I mean, back whenever I was still in Dark Souls 1. So, it's been a little while, just a tad. And we got our small leather shield, which will come in very handy. Much more so than the bow, at least. So you can get over there, but it's a meh. You don't really need to. Nothing too important. I think you're a fake, aren't you? Oh, no. Ow. Those little fellas are all over the place. Yeah, let's just go ahead and drop down for this. And we can heal up. And we got Loretta's Bone. What does it do? I'm not really too sure. But now what we want... something right here, where he's sitting. me that shard of titanite. Me want. How about you? Alright. And this leads to free loot. And shards. And now from right here, if we were still kindled, I didn't know he dropped down to try and get us. Know that. But if we were still kindled, we would be invaded right here. Yeah, man. Actually, now that I think about it, we should have enough to upgrade our weapon again. How lovely. And while I walk to go get my weapon upgrade, I'm going to check how to get the ending. Because, yeah. Okay, oh boy, I can't really type
well,
and walk around.
It's good to see ye in good health. What needs me?
Ooh, 6 titanite shards now. Ooh, baby, you are getting expensive, huh? Reinforce Estus. Wait, hold on.
Be careful.
I picked up an Estus shard, didn't I? No, I don't know why, but I swear I could have picked up an Estus shard. Okay, let me search up the ending we're going for. Okay, here we are. Oh my goodness. Whew. Step dead. Okay, so we need to recruit Yol. We did that. Okay. Okay, so we just need to die a handful more times. That's not a problem. Oh, we did do it. Okay. Do we have any bone shards? Ow, bummer. Well, we can jump off the bridge twice right here. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. Let me just check and make sure this is actually what I need. See, that was 2 deaths. Let's go back. I hope that's right. It says once every 2 deaths. Then it's Anri of Astora. He's gone? Where'd he go? Well, there you are. Bye-bye. So wait, I couldn't level up again. I just had to die again?
Oh, prithee. Art thou good Yol's master? I am Yuria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is... Allow me to express my gratitude in his... Another matter. Thou to Lord art bearer of the dark city. For the time
We will
thou
become the Lord of the
remainst,
Hollows.
Lord. And I, of course, am also thine.
And yes, we get some pretty radical stuff from here, like Soul Great Sword, magic weapons, some pretty good stuff. You have this one, Learn the Miracles of Londor, unlimited poison knives, which poison sadly is nowhere near as good as this game as it was in the others. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a few of my souls though, so I can look human again. So let's be honest. Actually, I don't know if I have that much. Okay. So, now all we need to do is progress. And don't worry, I'll make us look a little better, but I will say, being hollow in this game isn't as bad as like Dark Souls 1 and 2 where all your hair falls out and you look hideous. This one's more or less just, oh yeah, you're kinda undead. Like, you can see it a little in the face, but all your hair and that stays the same. So, like, for our character, if it wasn't for us wearing the gloves... Actually, let's put the gloves back on. You almost can't tell. Like, from the back, if someone decided to watch this right now, there's a fairly good chance that they wouldn't be able to tell. Ooh, and I believe we started with... out the thing I thought I had. Okay, so we're gonna get shot at a few times. Not that big a deal. It's just gonna be... And now we have to keep in mind that that's also coming for us. After all the other guys die, so we need to be pretty quick. Ow. There's more of them left, you know. Ooh! Careful there, buddy. And now we got some bone shards. I went the wrong way. Ooh. Now we want to go over this way. Ooh, that kind of hurt a little bit. Grab you. Ow. And this. I don't really remember what Mortesian's Ash does, but yeah. I'd like to grab it. Because remember what I said, in Dark Souls games, in most games, be as grumpy as you can and grab every little thing, no matter how useless it seems to be. Now the question is, do do we go right? Or do we collect the first great soul we need? I think I'll go collect the first great soul. It's easy enough to get. And yep, sadly there's no help for this fight that I know of. You don't want to bother yourself fighting these guys. They're kind of useless. Just want to run up to this big boy. Start bopping his stuff. Wait. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Okay. You. Die. I'm not dealing with you today. I'm dealing with your big boy. One. Big old ugly face head thing down. I reach that one? Oh, yeah, sweet. Get away from me. But then you're about to break the ground. Oh, nice of you. And I think I'm dead. Hey, get that hand away from me, boy. It's your thing to do. Oh, we just got bopped again. Please stop bopping us. I'm not a big fan of kids bopping. He's doing that again. Just amazing. Ow. It's really mean. Like if you don't do that. There's some. Is that all of them? No, we need one more bop. Oh, we got him. Sweet. And we also got the transcendent thing. What does it do, you may ask? Well, not really much. I mean, it's kind of useless. Ooh, and now we can go get the thing that makes us look cool. Or we could just keep looking hollow because we don't really care.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart. Very well. Then touch the Ignari.
Okay, so let's put it into endurance. Or dex. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Farewell, I've made the flames
Also,
guide thee.
That's the main thing I hate about this game. And same thing with Dark Souls 1. Is that if you just by holding down a button you almost always have to be pressing. Tap another button, boom, your character goes wonky.
Welcome, speak.
You know, level me up again, lady. Let's go for... Yeah, health is fine. Health is always a good choice. Okay, let's go back to... Ooh, I almost forgot we got some undead shards. got one. Oh well. Let's go back to the undead settlement. This will get us down there a lot faster. From here, all we need to do is get to the other side of this, which is easy enough. Hey, friend. Can you, like, not move? Thank you. I'm just gonna go on down this way and just use a heal. I don't even need a heal yet. Ah, boy, those are some famous last words right there. It looks like I can't see you right there. Or you. I didn't see you. We got some rubbish. And some trousers. And whatever this thing on that... Ooh, a soul. Sweet. Yeah, we also have him there. Easy enough, but if he catches you, oh boy, he hurts. See, I've kind of forgotten what that specific item is called. I think it's the Flamberg. It's a real imposing and threatening weapon. And now let's go unlock the next. Hey. No. I don't really know what I just picked up. That doesn't really matter that much now that we got to this. It feels so good having Estus Flask, even though they don't do as much as they did in Dark Souls 1 or 2. Do I really need to go over that way? I mean, there's a Pyromancer. Pyromancer's always kind of fun. I mean, then again, we don't really need that stuff over there. We're gonna want to watch these guys walk right on by. Also, there's a secret we can get if we went over that way. But we don't really need it. Because it's... Actually, I think we already kind of broke the secret in case we wanted it. Yeah, we can go down. Yeah, we can. Now we need to kill this doggo. Okay, that was close. That was a close one. Alright, alright. How much time do we got? Not even halfway, sweet. And we get to kill a bunch of rats. Which, like in Dark Souls 1, where rats dropped humanities, rats in this game actually drop, what are they called? What are they called? It is, the embers, that's what they're called. Haha, I'm smart. Okay, so. And also, yes, I've never figured out how to get down there. I'd love to, though. Really? Don't need to talk to him, even though he looks really cool, because he's keeping that lady over there in prison, but I don't really know how to get her out of prison. And the thing I've been missing from Dark Souls 1 that they reasonably skipped off in 2 was immunity to damage while opening a door. But we meet our new friend Sigmar, or Sigmir, I think. Sigmund?
Oh, pardon me. I am Siegbert of
Sigurd.
Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch? Oh, well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure, but I have to find a way up. This lift only goes, well, that doesn't...
Yeah, we just need to... Boop. No, where's Sigurd, I think.
This lift with...
I just fixed it. Are you sure?
This lift with...
Okay. Bye, Sigurd. I like Sigurd. He's like the homie in this game, because, our buddy, he's still dead. Such a sad.
Who are you? I help any time.
No, I feel like I get something if I kill him. I want him dead now. I'ma kill him. Ooh! Ooh, that one kinda hurt. Bye-bye, big boy. You're dead. Free stuff. The Hawk Ring. What does it do? Oh, that's lame. I killed him for something that's not even really worth killing him for. So we have betrayal or try friendship. It's not really my problem. I mean, to be fair, he did shoot me a few times. Once or twice. I don't remember which way. Was that him, how he figured it out? Oh, that's neat. I was expecting to have to reset the area. Here. Sigurd, my friend.
Don't disappear like that. You have me downright. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable... On some days I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exact... Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin... How now? Think twice before you go down.
Here's the thing.
I could try... No, I think not. I've got to... I could try talking some sense. No, I think not. I've got...
Yeah. Here's the funny thing. He's actually able to solo this thing himself. So we're just gonna go grab its attention. And then attempt to not die. Hey buddy. Big boy. Yes, Sigurd.
Well, I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Ooh, I see how to do that. Yeah, Sigurd's kind of invincible right now. Why, I haven't the foggiest. Oh, don't look at me, don't look at me. Hey buddy, we got him. Good work, Sigurd. We got a fire gem.
That was quite a performance. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
He's supposed to be holding a mug. But now we got... How do I do this? Yeah, let's change this to... Toast. I don't know what's going on, because I'm supposed to be holding a mug. Let's actually check the... I think it's an actual item we can... Ah, moth! No? Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and gather everything up from this area. There is a lot in this spot here. I mean, a lot. Including... stuff? Also, once you pick this up, you guys will drop down from the ceiling. They won't? Well, I know at least one of those guys is alive. There should be some dogs right here. There they are. You know, if I can kill one of these things with 2 slashes from one blade, but I have to kill it with... But I also then have to hit it... This should be... Yeah. Whoa! Yes, I go this way. Lens ring. Which one is this? That's useful, probably. Oh. If that's the case, a bazinga! We're wearing pants now. And we should get the Chlorinth ring, I think, from right here. I'm gonna run around this to make sure first. Yeah, here we are. I guess I needed some help. Homeward bone. Yeah, I guess it must be down first. Oh, that hurt. But we got it. We got the Chlorinth ring. Mira. Wait, isn't that the lady from the last game? I don't know, but it looks real spiffy. Oh, that's fancy looking. Hey, you look good. let's go ahead and put on the chlorine ring. Because our equipment load is pretty low. 7? And let's just stay naked. That gives us the most damage. Should be one more thing, I think. Right? No? Oh, okay. I thought there was another thing. Oh well. Now we have the chlorine ring. And fairly inevitable death unless we grab this and run. Oh! Okay, doggy boy. See, look at that. We almost killed him in one hit this time. If I remember right, we've already killed all the rats. Yes, yes we have. That's very good news. Because we could have just used a homeward bone. I've collected a few of them. But then again, the bonfire's just up here, so... you know, didn't really need it. And also, if you notice something, it's kind of hard to tell if you're kindled, like we are right now, if you don't have any armor on. Now let's go back and level up the Firelink, because we are awesome. And you know what? I'm going to put on that armor we found just because I don't like not having any armor on, because that's real, like, ooh, careful there.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken.
Let's put that into endurance. Oh, that's almost nothing. Fine, let's put it there.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Like, whew. Got any more bones? No. Don't think I got any more of those, so yeah, this should be the fastest one. Now we go to the next area, which, if you want to know, is going to be a fairly frantic run until we reach where we want to go. And I say fairly frantic for a reason. Like, it is fairly frantic. I hate rats. At least they don't inflict poison like they did in the other game. I don't remember which one that was. Was that one? I think so. Uh-oh. Let's just run. Why do they have to be so fast? I don't think the dogs follow me this far, though. No, but they do. That's just as much a problem. I'm going down. Bye-bye. There's always a certain point, in this game at least, where I'm really nervous, because it's just, there's a certain amount of gap where they will fall and drop down on your head and just start trying to kill you before they're in their death range of a fall. And also, this is a trap. A mediocre one that we don't really need. And we could kill him for some extra souls. I think we get his sword, maybe? I'm not sure if we get the sword or not. Hey, you. Nah. Yeah. Backstabs and parries aren't as good in this game as the other ones. It's pretty sad. But luckily these guys aren't really the toughest enemies. And after a little bit we don't really even... Actually, we don't even really need to fight them here at all. All we need to do is just get to the bridge and run across. Like, let me prove that. I'm not even gonna fight them. You go the right way, I went the wrong way. I might have to fight them. Really? Really have to launch fire at my face. We're gonna run straight over the bridge. Could go that way, which is a lot safer. But I'm gonna grab this first. I think that was, remember? It's just like nice to have them, I guess. I forgot. I need to sit down to get them away from me. But now we've unlocked our friends.
Oh, hello. How do you... I am Anri of Astora.
She's
And this is
Anri,
Horace.
our soon-to-be
A friend
wife.
and travelling
Wink, wink,
companion.
nudge, nudge. No knife
And you
in her
too, we are
chest.
well along the road of sacrifices. Below, beyond the flooded woods, lies... We seek the cathedral. Home. We may go our separate ways now. The next time we cross, may the flames guide you. Oh, yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous... We are well along the road of sacrifices. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron. We may go our separate ways now. The next time we cross paths, may the flames... We are well along the road of Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the undead legion. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Yeah, he's nice. And I think now if we rest, they disappear. No? Oh. Let me check, because just want to make sure there's nothing I have to do once we meet Anri. Okay. Talk to Anri at the Road of Sacrifice. Yeah, we need to beat the Magic Boy. Ooh, I might not have enough time for Magic Boy. Ow. Can you, like, not, please? We want to go, well, here first. Because this is where we're going to really start leveling up our weapon a good chunk. And we want to go here. And yes, these are the same little crab things from Dark Souls 2. And yes, we did just get poisoned while not being in the cloud of poison. We also got the Twin Dragon Shield. What else is here? Oh yeah, the dogs. I forgot about them attached. Who are you? Oh, there's a bonfire here? I don't remember this. Do I have to kill you guys? No, they aren't focused on me. Fire? Oh. Talking about you, isn't it? Mr. Stuck right behind a tree. Oh, you aren't dead. You aren't dead. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. Let's see. Okay, that's a mess. I'm not gonna even attempt to look at. So we need to look at this. We have 3 Titanite shards. There should be a lot more here. How much time do we got? It's 50. Okay, time for a suicide run. Oh, perfect. We found it. Go ahead and grab everything else that we can grab. Can't promise if it'll be good or not. Oh, we've been invaded. Uh-oh. Oh, we got conjuring stuff. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Yep, let's keep on rolling. Moving and grooving, you know? My goodness, did he hit us with every single one of those? Okay, we should be jumped right about here by him and him. What we want to do is get around them and grab this. Try not to get hit by you. Yep, that's one dead. Oh, they both died. Didn't even see the first one fall. Yep, well, we got the Exile, Greatsword, and the Great Club. Oh, let me rest, please. Yeah, this is the area that upgrades our weapon to max, but... I mean, fine. I mean, this isn't really where I'd want to start for the... What? Is there an enemy somewhere here? Okay, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. You're annoying, aren't you? Okay. That's actually a pretty effective place to fight you, huh? Yeah, buddy, I'm not just gonna stand there and let you beat me. And you're out of healing, and I'm almost out of healing. Okay, lovely. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Little troll. And I'm dead. Well, that's the first time I've been invaded by a boss from another game, I guess. It's something. It's kind of weird, but hey, who am I to judge? If that boss wants to come from Demon Souls to Dark Souls 3, let him have it. Like, he probably doesn't want to be in that horrible game as much as I don't. Right, well, once we get here, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. Yeah. Oh, perfect time, and the 5-minute marker just came up. Whenever we come back for the next episode, we're gonna be going in there. Come on, just load the mug in, you stupid game. Bye.